Well, we've reached the end of the season, and I have mixed feelings. And I'm like, come on through, Cookie. I want to put my soapbox. That's basically it. Let's talk about drag and all its forms. What, Hey guys, thanks so much for clicking on the video. This is my review for Real Housewives of Potomac. This is season 2, episode 12, which is the finale of season 2. And like I said, I have mixed feelings. I liked this show when it first came on. Right now, I'm not so sure. I'm really on the fence. I'm going to say that the reunion is going to have to be something really spectacular to make me want to stick with this, because this season really got boring. It really did. Anyway, let's just talk about this damn finale that wasn't even finale worthy. But we start right off with them. Remember, they were on the couch, and Karen had just called Ashley an idiot. She said, I'm going to let the people who bestowed the title of Great Dom on me judge me, and not some idiot at the end of the couch. Well, baby, Ashley told her, listen, let me tell you something. Before you start calling names, Karen Huger, you might want to get your life together. I said, oh, right, Miss Ashley. But she was exactly right. It wasn't necessary. You were down there all defensive. You got that stupid ass wig on with that fucking bang. Whoever told anybody, because I see this a lot and I hate it, bangs should be straight, or they should be completely curly with a completely curly hairdo, and they should be long. And if they're curly, they should be all the way down over your eyebrows, okay? Not curly and up like this. That's fucked up. Anyway, she has this like body wave on this back. She looked like one old Sharpay. It was just ugly. She ugly already, and then you got this ugly bang business going on. Get on out of here, Karen Huger. Then you're all defensive because you got some bullshit running and not explaining yourself and don't want to explain yourself. If you don't want to explain yourself, all that is fine. But just sit there and shut up. Seriously. It's getting really, really old and really ridiculous. Then she goes on, she starts talking about this housewarming. She wants to, like, basically a housewarming party and mix it with a 20-year anniversary and some bullshit ass party she want to have. And then gonna throw out, well, I don't think that. I think I may not invite everybody. Then I got mad at Ashley because then she backpedaled and pussy popped and gonna try to apologize to her and all this and say, yeah, I hope I'm on the email. Fuck being on your email. Even if I was on Karen's email, I wouldn't have went to her party. But see, I'm real funny about that. Because I don't ever want to end up anywhere that I'm not wanted. If there's one little iota that you got an issue with me, I ain't coming to your shit. I ain't coming to your shit. Because I'm not going to put myself in a position where you feel like you can mistreat me, because that's what people do who don't like you and they invite you to shit. They get you there and they mistreat you and they throw jabs at you and they do little smart shit, and that will make me kick your ass at your party. So I personally, James, if there's one iota that we have a little anything going on, I ain't coming to your bullshit ass party, and I ain't buying you no gift, bitch. Fuck you. How about that? Anyway, moving on. Juan and Robin. This is the last time I'm talking about this because I am sick of them. She decided to sit down and tell him, I went to a therapist. The therapist told me I should go out and date, and this, that, and the other. And I'm looking at him. This motherfucker gave me the 3 faces of Eve. First, when she said she went to a therapist, he basically caught a little bit of an attitude. Like, you out telling our fucking business, bitch. Then when she said that the therapist said go out and date, he caught a whole separate attitude. Like, really? That bitch is in our business. And how dare you, bitch, say you want to go out and date. And then he was waiting to see did the bitch really go date. Because I think he was going to pitch a boogie if she really had went out and dated someone when she was away. And he's sitting there waiting. I said, okay, now that's two faces of Eve. And then the third face came on where he basically manipulated her right in through and kept her right the fuck in line. And she said, I don't want to be with anybody else. I just want to work it out with you. Three faces of Eve. Juan, you're good. You cute. And you good. Robin, you're a fucking idiot. An absolute fucking idiot. And, for the record, you're dickmatized. And that's all there's to it. It ain't got nothing to do with them kids. It ain't got nothing to do with nothing. It got to do with everything in between his legs. And you like smiling in his face. Girl, you're dickmatized. And it don't make no difference because anything anybody says to you is going in one ear and out the other because Juan makes your pussy hot. Period. And nobody can help you get over that but you. I'm done with it. It's dumb, and I don't even feel the need to talk about it anymore. Moving on. Karen and Ray. I don't understand this situation. I think this was all done for television. It just doesn't make sense. You come into this talking about downsizing, this, that, thing, and the other. Why the fuck are you two old motherfuckers in a 9-bedroom house? Your old house didn't have 9 bedrooms. And then you're renting it. You own the other one. None of that makes sense. And I'm tired of trying to figure it out. That's just dumb shit. And I don't know if they just did it for show or what. But it's just dumb shit and doesn't even deserve a conversation. Two old motherfuckers in a 9-bedroom house. He 170 and she 163. If you don't get the fuck on out of here, that's ridiculous. And renting. Child, if y'all don't get y'all little shit together and move into a 2-bedroom high-rise, honey, get on out of here. It's ridiculous. Kevin and Giselle. Now, Giselle goes and does this whole thing. She wants to break up with Kevin. And actually, there's two different things. See, one, I don't really believe, after I watched this whole thing, I don't really believe Kevin is as good of a guy as what he has presented himself. I think he's a smooth talker, which is cool, because he got the looks and things to back it up, and the demeanor to back it up. And ain't no problem with that. That's men. That's what they do. And I definitely wouldn't kick him out of no room, honey. I'll be watching his ass real close, but I'll be stroking him real good, honey. Anyway, moving on. Giselle, he ain't smooth enough for her. She remind me of one of them bitches that need to be dogged. You don't want him, because he might come off a little too good. You need another Jamal Bryant. You need somebody to take their dick and stick it in somebody's bottom and then stick it in your mouth. That's what you need. You know, some people just require bad treatment. He wasn't treating her bad enough. That's why she couldn't move along fast enough. He couldn't even get no coochie because he wasn't dogging her enough. He'd have came over, he'd go screw somebody and come over there smelling like somebody else's perfume. She'd have got on her knees. She one of them bitches. So it is what it is. You let a good one go, Giselle, you get whatever you get at this point. Then you supposedly went and took up with some old retired basketball player that you met at the gym. Good luck. Moving on. Just dumb. And that's why she want to be his friend. You know, I doubt if he's gonna want to be your friend when he get done watching this, sitting there watching this like we did. All them games you played and all that shit you said in your confessional, girl, might want to sit around and look and pay attention, because you might look up one day and he might be your goddamn stepfather, because I swear to God your mother want to give him a piece of her old Kit Kat, honey. I surely do. He makes her cat purr too, honey. Moving on. They had a little walkthrough basically over at Monique's house. Honey, that Ashley, That Ashley knows how to throw stones and make them stick, honey. She kept like she was going through this whole thing of the grand dame and all of this, and then gonna say that Chris and Monique should actually be the Duke and the Duchess of Potomac now. And baby, that Karen was just as bothered, honey. I said, girl, you are so hung up on yourself and that dumb bang. She was so bothered by that. I said, Lord have mercy. That was a cute top that Monique had on. Her top was real cute. Looked real cute on her too. And I was wondering why their house was hot, because they kept saying their house was hot. Hey, y'all better turn that damn air up. Then at the end, they kind of said that they hadn't moved in yet. They were still, getting things together, and they hadn't moved in yet. I was like, all right, whatever. Take your time, I guess. You got it like that. Moving on. Okay, so Sharice, Robin, and Ashley actually went shopping for Karen's party. Oh, and over at Monique's, Karen let on that she did invite Ashley. Anyway, they all had gone shopping for the party. They showed them the messages, the invitations and stuff. And they were all confused. Everybody was confused. What the fuck is the thing? Was it African? Was it Bollywood? Was it Indian? What was it? And by Indian, I mean India, not Native American Indian. Okay, a mess. So as they tried to work through the confusion and get everything, they kind of all came to the conclusion they were going to do like Bollywood. The only one that wasn't with them, Monique wasn't with them. And we'll talk about that later, so y'all just hold on to that. They all had questions they were talking about, like, is there money problems between Ray and Karen? Is it marital problems? What is going on? Something is so strange about all of this, the way they move, the way this party's going. There's something so strange about all of this, and they just couldn't put their finger on it. And I'm like, Karen Huger's full of shit. That's what, it's just stupid shit. So let's go to the party. The party was completely based, it was supposed to be this African thing, because Ray wanted African, she wanted Indian. So it basically looked like a whole Bollywood party with a few little strange African things thrown in, like a little conga dance and different things like that. And Ray was an African, Karen was in Bollywood. She ended up giving him that picture she took. Remember the picture she took? And his shirt and tie and all that. Nice picture. About the best she's ever looked. And he was like, whoa, yeah. You wear your clothes. You can go look. That motherfucker. Ray is so motherfucking old. Like, I just kept looking at him. And it's so funny that Rocks, y'all know Rocks, Forrest Rocks. If you get on there with Rocks, go watch Rocks. Go sign up for it. 4 It's Rocks. She does this show too as well. I'm reviewing. But she always calls Ray Uncle Jessup Daddy. It just sounds so fucking old. And he is. He's so fucking old. Ray is older than his goddamn birthday. He really is. He's horrible. And I'm just looking at them. And then they come down, they right before the party got started and everything, Giselle was reading the shit out of Karen and the whole motherfucking function. She really was. She was letting the function have it. She was like, so honey, where's the food? Where's the drinks? Where's the valet? Honey, who are these people? This is some bullshit. Like, there was no familiar faces. There's nobody we saw doing like a walkthrough of an old scene. It really was some production put on type of shit. It was a mess. It was really a mess. Nice party, but a mess. And then, anyway, moving on. So Monique shows up, child, as a Native American Indian with the headdress that look, and then the outfit just looked cheap. That look there was by far the worst shit that she has put on this whole time we've known her. I don't know what the fuck she was thinking about. That shit looked like her kids made it. It was horrible. It didn't fit. That top didn't fit her good or not, because you know she got a badass body and everything. Looked real nice in her clothes. Cute girl. That shit was horrible. Her husband's outfit was a mess. I said, the fuck is they going? Charlie looked like extras from Party City. I just didn't like it at all. It was terrible. Everybody else looked nice. They all wearing like Bollywood themed stuff. The top of Robin's, when Robin dresses up, Robin then kept all her good shit from when she had money. That motherfucker Robin, the top of Robin's dress was bad as shit. The bottom, I wasn't real crazy about it. I think it would have been a badder gown if it was like a straight whole fitted gown, but it was, the top was beaded and had a real abstract strap. The color was like a root beerish color, perfect on her skin. Her makeup was flawless. That Robin, she getting on my nerves. She used to be my favorite character, but this season she's gotten on my nerves with her stupid love life. But that Robin, that bitch dresses up well. She really did. She dresses up, look like a little Barbie doll. She really does. She looks so nice. She really did. That by far what she had on her top was my favorite thing at that whole party. The rest of the girls, it was just kind of like, everything just kind of looked alike. Ashley looked hot. I don't know what that was all about. It just looked hot. It looked like a hot, cheap prom gown with a shawl slung around it. And I don't know, I just didn't like it. It was just tired and horrible. And all through the party, and people just kept having these questions. Questions about this goings on with the Hugers and all of that. And Ashley's husband is just as inquisitive as she is. He's a mess. He's like, I hope they got a bed. I want to go through there and see if they got a bed. I said, you better mind your business. You better mind your damn business and keep on trying to sell that damn kangaroo meat. You understand? And mind your damn business. Don't you worry about where them Hugers are sleeping. And speaking of the Hugers sleeping, child, they were dancing together. And it was like, ew, like watching your grandparents make out. And then when they did that kiss, what was that kiss? It was so hard. And just, it was hard and it was ugly and it was so back behind the tree-ish. Ugh, that was a mess. But that was it. That was all that went on. That was the finale. Can you believe that? We sat a whole season to get to the end to watch Karen Huger and her old fucking ancient ass goddamn husband making out. Bravo pulled one on us, honey. This goddamn reunion better be good. I'll talk to you guys later.